Hello everyone, and welcome to our first Fighting Scots Sports Report for the month of October. I am Tyler Trumbauer. The women's volleyball team had a successful September, tearing off 10 straight wins before falling to then undefeated Gannon University. The Scots continued their winning ways last Tuesday at Macomb. Slippery Rock University to Macomb Fieldhouse in a PSAC West women's volleyball matchup. The Scots were looking to get back to their winning ways and earn the 350th win for head coach Missy Sobolisky. Slippery Rock was out early in a tough battle between the two teams, earning this victory here as a kill there from Bethany Pike. They ended up taking set one, did Slippery Rock, by a score of 25-21 as that attack attempt went long for the Scots. Momentum began to shift, though, Edinburgh's way later as the match progressed, as Sydney Trathan, normally the setter with the kill there, Trathan then served later on for the set point as she earned it here, as that attempt went long by Slippery Rock, 25-18. They took that set, up 2-1 in the fourth set of the match. Edinburgh takes the set 4 and the match. Jen Gruber talked about earning 350th win for Sobolisky.
She did it. She's very humble, I guess. She did not mention it at all. I read in the article it was, so that's awesome. But I'm sure she felt ecstatic, and we're always happy to get a win, and anything that we can do to provide a happy thing for Coach is awesome.
The ladies lost their last two matches after that victory over Slippery Rock University and are now 13-5 overall and 6-3 in the PSAC. The ladies are at Damon College of New York on October 7th and return back to Macomb Fieldhouse for the PSAC East-West crossover on October 10th and 11th. The football team was still searching for their first taste of victory this past weekend, as they were hoping to get some with homecoming weekend right here on campus as they welcome the IUP Crimson Hawks to Sox Harrison Stadium. It was a beautiful day, a blustery day at Sox Harrison Stadium. The flags are flying, a great attendance of over 5,000 packed Sox Harrison Stadium for this one. The 0-4 Crimson Hawks, the 0-4 Fighting Scots, 3-1 Crimson Hawks got on the board first with a field goal attempt there, 37-yarder by Brett Ullman. Another field goal attempt made it 6-0 by Ullman. The Hawks hadn't attempted a field goal all season until that game. Edinburgh tried to answer with one of their own, but a 45-yard attempt by Paul Ortiz hits the post and is no good, as the Scots are down 6-0 at the half. But in the third quarter, Drew Carswell, beautiful pass by Chase Hazlitt, makes it 13-0 IUP in this one. They were ready to extend that lead even farther, but running back Luigi Listabrinza coughs up the ball at the goal line, recovered by O'Shea Jackson in the end zone. Touchback for the Fighting Scots, who then was able to capitalize and score a touchdown here as Cody Harris connected with freshman Colby Hughes on a touchdown, got the two-point conversion to make it 16-8. Unfortunately, the offense couldn't do much more as they allowed 9 sacks of Cody Harris on the day. A late safety made it 16-8, and that's where the final was. Coach Browning talked about how his team.
Yeah, their defensive line's strong. We just didn't play well up front. I thought defensively we played extremely well. We came in with the idea we had to stop the run and try to force, long yardage situations, and I thought our defense really just played extremely well.
The squad takes to the road this week as it visits Clarion University this Saturday. A loss would move them to 0-6 on the season and make it the worst start in Edinburgh football history. That game is set for a 6 p.m. kickoff. The women's soccer team had a very successful week last week, earning 3 victories. Back on September 27th, the Scots earned a whopping 4-0 victory over PSAC East school Pitt Johnstown, where Borough registered over 30 shots in the match. Goals were scored by Ashley Mutkiss, Grace Carrickey, Becca Costello, and Jansen Hartman, with Liz Debo assisting on that one. On October 3rd, the ladies got a big PSAC West win over Clarion 2-0 as senior goalkeeper Megan Kelly shut out the Golden Eagles, as Kelly is the all-time leader in shutouts in Edinburgh women's soccer history. Ashley DeVito and Hartman scored in that contest. Most recently, back on October 4th, Borough earned a 2-1 win over IUP, nationally ranked IUP, with Mutkiss and Hartman scoring the 2 goals for the Scots. With those 3 wins, the women's soccer team is riding a 5-match winning streak as they are in search for a playoff spot coming into the last month of regular season play in the PSAC. The ladies welcome Lock Haven to Sox Harrison Stadium for a match this Saturday afternoon, which starts at 1 p.m. The men's and women's cross-country team was back in action this past weekend after having the previous week off as they competed in the Greater Louisville Classic in Louisville, Kentucky. The Greater Louisville Classic, which is held on the exact course that is holding the national race later this season, was pretty nice to the men's team of Edinboro. Elliot Markinowicz, Matt Link, and Corey Weefing were the top 3 male Scots to finish in the 8K Blue Race. Casey Jones, Emily Aarons, Anna Hosel were the top 3 female Scots to finish in the 5K Gold Race. Jones finished 45th due to a scoring malfunction. Both squads are back in action on October 17th at the Wisconsin Adidas Invite in Madison, Wisconsin, which is their last regular season event of the year, as the PSAC championships are on November 8th. And that's all for the Fighting Scots Report this week. Be sure to follow us at ETV Sports on Twitter for all the latest Borough athletic happenings.